Hey, Mitch, I'm sure the faithful, sad to see Jamal Williams head off. Obviously, had a very prolific career coming off of the 2016 campaign with 12 touchdowns and almost 1,400 yards rushing. And despite some injury issues, obviously, when he was on the field, he was about as good as it gets and finished off. It was great to see with a tremendous bowl appearance for him and performance there. If there's one guy out there that maybe we're not familiar with right now that you're kind of excited to see break through, doesn't have to be a running back in replacing Jamal Williams, but anybody on either side of the ball that you're excited to see possibly become more of a factor for BYU and more of a national name, who would that be?
You know, that's a great question, Mark, because right now BYU nationally doesn't have many guys that are garnering headlines. They got to replace Taysom Hill. They got to replace Jamal Williams, as you mentioned. But one guy that's kind of under the radar that probably not many people know about, you know, in national college football world, but you're probably going to get more familiar with next year at this time when he's going through the NFL draft process, and that's outside linebacker Fred Warner. Fred Warner, compare him to Kyle Van Noy, who just came off a Super Bowl win with the New England Patriots. He was part of that trade with the Lions to the Patriots and really thrived and was a starter for New England. He was one of the all-time best at BYU a few years back when he was here, and Fred Warner's kind of in that same mold like a Kyle Van Noy. BYU's linebackers as a whole, I would stack up their starting three linebackers up against pretty much anyone out west and possibly nationally. BYU has a really good trio of linebackers in Fred Warner, Butch Pau at the middle, and Francis Bernard, a former running back who switched over to linebacker last year. Those three guys are going to be exceptional, but Fred Warner, probably the highest potential in terms of next level, and he's a senior. He's looked upon to be a leader, so he's someone I think folks nationally are going to get more familiar with as you see BYU play some really great opponents this season.
Fred Warner led the team in tackles with 86, also made plays downfield with 3 interceptions, as well as in the opponent's backfield with 10.5 tackles for loss. So we'll look out for him to be even better here in 2017. Mitch Harper, check out his podcast. It's Cougar Center, and also covering football and basketball for Rivals. Mitch, we always appreciate the time. We'll have to catch up more periodically, more on a regular basis as we get toward 2017 and break down all sorts of positional units, schedules, all sorts of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, sounds good, Mark. Always appreciate the time.